Do you really want extreme gaming and extreme workstation in a Skylake motherboard with 1151 socket? Well, we've got the Asrock Extreme 6 motherboard. Stick around if you want to find out more.
There's no turning back for the both of us. No point of denying the truth. Let go.
In the box, you should be able to see the motherboard first off, and obviously instructions, your warranty and all that sort of stuff, and a few cables, which are SATA cables to connect up to your CD, DVD drive or solid state hard drives. This motherboard is so extreme, it's got too many features, but the good thing about it, this is probably why you're looking at this video, because you actually want a board with loads of features and you want something that's very aggressive so you can overclock and do loads of loads of stuff like voltage overclocks, memory overclocks and CPU overclocks, and obviously graphic card overclocks as well. This board is very extreme for all that sort of stuff, and obviously featuring its 1151 6th generation motherboard, it will fit the Skylake and go with a 670-100K, and that's the top of the range processor for ultimate overclocking on this motherboard. So the features on this board is that we've got 6 fan headers, and they're all situated around the motherboard to make it easy for you to use an all-in-one water cooling solution, or if you're doing custom water cooling, because obviously it's an extreme board, so you want to make sure that you'll be able to take the heat straight out of the case. It also comes with USB 3 actually on the board, so you can connect that through the front header of your case, and then you've got a Thunderbolt port on there. You've got M.2 slot for ultimate solid state speed on this drive. It's ridiculously faster than solid state drive, so that's on the board, so there's a great little addition there. And then we've got Purity Sound, and that's their version of obviously having really nice sort of bass and mids and trebles with a sound card that's built straight into the motherboard. So you've got 8.1 surround sound on the back, and then you've got, let's have a look how many ports you've got on the back, because it's got onboard graphics as well. So you've got 6 USB 3, which is up 5 gigabits per second. We've got USB 3.1 and Type C as well, optical out, and we've got HDMI, we've got DisplayPort, we've got DVI out, and we've got Reset Cosmos button at the back for easy access to obviously reset your BIOS. And also, if you have this board on a case that's opened out, you've got the reset and power switch that's actually located on the top right hand corner of the motherboard, meaning it'll be easy to sort your overclocks out and then go straight back into the BIOS as well for extreme overclocking. This motherboard is also compatible with Crossfire AMD graphics cards as well as NVIDIA graphics cards as well. So you've got NVIDIA noticing that you can put 3 graphics cards in there for SLI, and obviously having a bridge to connect all the graphics cards to. Or you can have Crossfire with 2 AMD graphic cards, probably 2 390s will fit in there lovely for ultimate gaming pleasure.
We can't stay to see the lights fade away into the night, 'cause you and I live day by day as time goes by.
This board is for enthusiasts, and the reason it's for enthusiasts because enthusiasts demand more. If they demand more, you need to give them something more. So this is why we're actually reviewing this Asrock motherboard, because this is an Extreme 6 version and you can't get any more extreme for the Skylake processors. Now this will be good for workstation workload as well as gaming and overclocking and testing and benchmarking and all that sort of stuff. This motherboard is for you. There's going to be a link in the description where you can get this motherboard from, and there's going to be nothing else in there because I don't know what else to say. Having built computers for over 20 years and playing around with software, benchmarking and stuff, and obviously having a feel with graphic cards, motherboards, CPUs, memory and etc, I can tell you this motherboard is pretty extreme. Obviously Asrock have got a couple more stages to go and a bit more extreme, but this motherboard is pretty mediocre for extreme, but you're going to be pretty pleasant, or pretty impressed I should say, of like the actual performance that you should get straight out of the box. And you can go straight into the BIOS because Asrock do not play around. They've got so many so many features that are in the BIOS is ridiculous. You can really go pretty mad with this motherboard. Why not go out and buy this extreme motherboard? I'll leave a link in the description down below because this motherboard is value for money. The reason it's value for money because it's very competitive with other Z170 motherboards out there. Go and check this motherboard out, as is an extreme one. It's got more features, more functionality, and it's just definitely worth getting. And it is a very pretty board. You can't really get any prettier than that, can you? You can currently get this motherboard at £140 and that is not a bad deal. This motherboard's a standard ATX size. It's slightly a little bit more bigger than the normal standard motherboards, but only by a few millimeters. Or is it millimeters? Millimeters? Yeah, millimeters. And it'll fit in cases, no problem. So, no problems there. I recommend this board to all the enthusiasts out there that really are looking for something that they can really overclock the hell out of a graphics card, memory, CPU, and just solid state hard drives, M.2, anything like that, because this motherboard has got all the functionality that all you people are looking for. Check out Asrock Extreme Z170 motherboard. Oh, this is Extreme 6 version. Check this one out and then leave a little comment down below and tell me what you thought about the motherboard, because I know you're going to go and buy it. If you thought this review was very helpful and all of that, hopefully you will subscribe because you will like my little face, and if you didn't, then dislike it. If you dislike it, leave a comment down below, tell me why you disliked it. And as always, I'll see you in the next video sometime in the future. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Just one thing to note, this motherboard actually does weigh quite a bit, and it will make your build more heavier. And the reason that it's heavier is because it's got more quality components on there. So if you want to do overclocking extreme, this is the motherboard to test out, because it's got a lot more capacitors and resistors and stuff that are more quality components on this motherboard. See you soon.